Matt, congratulations. Hayley, commiserations. You look great in your dress, obviously a change from the pants that you usually wear in a relationship. Being Matt's best man is a great honour. Sometimes I was surprised of just knowing how well liked he is that I was going to be asked to be his best man. Unfortunately, when Matt asked his funniest friend, he said no. And when he asked his best looking friend, he also said no. So when he asked me, can I please be his best man, I thought, I can't say no a third time. Aha! Come on. Now, Matt and I had big plans after our previous relationships ended. For those that don't know, there was a period where Matt and I were thinking, we're single, we're free, we're ready to roam. Happy to live free for a long time, we're going to live together, it's going to be great, and things have taken quite a turn. But when you know, you know. And in Matt's situation, when you're batting well above your average, you need to take some action. The takeaways that are in any situation, there are happy coincidences, but no accidents. They're incidents, and no one is ever solely to blame. And my meaning is that you need to work hard at any relationship, as there will be good days and hard days. And those hard days will be good golfing days. Cheers to Matt and Hayley.
Hayley, even in a pandemic, all your hard work has paid off. Today has been beautiful and tonight has only just begun. Being Hayley's sister has always been fun. We always found her eating Slaters, whispering to her imaginary friends, eating her body weight in Hubba Bubba, or wagging swimming training with me. It was never a dull moment with Hayley around. She is a kind, loyal and caring person, a true ride or die. As kids, she always had my back, but she also wasn't afraid to wail on me if I had stolen her clothes. Hayley, I adore you. We may not always show it, but no matter how difficult the situations, we will always be there for each other. I love you, and I'm not the only person in this room that could honestly say that having you in their lives hasn't made it exciting. To the newlyweds, staying positive and testing negative.
Hayley, I'll never forget the moment I first saw you. A beautiful blonde in a white dress, looking absolutely angelic under the lights on the dance floor. I had to muster up all my liquid courage to go over and talk to you, and I'll have to admit it was an optimistic venture at best. But I guess the charm worked, as here we are 3 years later, becoming husband and wife. Over this time we've had our ups and downs, but one thing's for certain, be it a good day or a bad day, it will always end with good night, I love you. And this is why you are the person I want to share the rest of my life with. Now, as we've grown together, you've taught me so much about myself. It seems at times you know me better than I do. I feel so lucky to have found someone so kind, funny and beautiful. And you are forever going out of your way to make others around you feel loved and valued. I'm proud of you, single dad. I promise to try to not eat all the food in the house. I promise to try not to spend every weekend playing golf. I promise to try to remember to hang the washing out rather than leave it in the machine for 3 days. You are my best friend, my teammate. And from this day forward, I'm so happy to call you my wife. I love you.
You can kiss him whenever you want.
Wow.
Matt, The night we met, I don't exactly remember. It didn't really think too much about it or where it might lead to, but it turns out rallying my girls for a drunken night in Benny's and giving a random boy a chance was one of the best decisions of my life and led me to this exact moment. The saying, everything happens for a reason, could not be more accurate. Our meeting was meant to be. I can't say it was love at first sight, and that's because I had a couple of drinks. It's because I genuinely couldn't see properly. I wasn't wearing any glasses. From the moment we crossed paths, you've challenged me, made me laugh, frustrated me, but accepted me for me. I never needed someone to complete me. I needed someone to accept me completely, and you are that someone. You are my home. You are truly one of the warmest and kindest people I know, and you have one of the most genuine and honest of hearts. You are an utter goofball with contagious energy and spirit, and I adore every bit of you. I cannot wait to take these next steps with you in life and see where it takes us. Matthew Carver, to put it simply, you are the love of my life, my best friend, my person, and I'm proud to marry you.
Early last year, when we were all suffering from COVID shutdowns, I went and bought myself this little Mitsubishi L300 van with a view to converting it into a camper van. Matt and I thought it was a great idea. The rest of the family, they're a bit circumspect. I got to know Matthew quite well during this time. He got to know my credit card. Well, in this project, once we got going, one word comes to mind to sum up Matthew. Anal. Anal. I had to even look that up. Everything had to be precise. It had to work.
Why'd you clean that up?
Screw holes had to be exactly the same distance apart. Heights were created with a specific reason in mind, and we didn't have much room to work with, I can tell you. Yeah, that's right, mate.
As we all know, life goes on and the families grow and grandchildren arrive, and this is where Matt got really smart. He's worked out that Hayley's starting to get a bit clucky. Now, to give an insight into Matt's mentality and logic, he's worked out that the solution might be a couple of chooks. Well, little cute chicks growing the chickens, and he's gone, puppy, that's what I need. Lucy, here we go. A second surrogate child to Albie, that'll work. Here we go. Well, a short while later, resulting in a marriage proposal at the farm, which was a total family affair, with Mum Sally and Sister Emma preparing a special place for Matt to get down on bended knee, which caught Hayley completely by surprise. Like, she had no idea that that's probably when it was going to happen. And I just remember standing at the top of the driveway as Matt drove Hayley back from this secluded spot on the farm, and we figured that she said yes. As I'll never forget how excited Hayley looked and how far she could lean out of a car without falling out, whilst proudly expressing the loudest whoop whoop with a ring. Hayley, you're a lovely young woman who clearly loves her son and obviously makes him very happy. I think you've been with Matt long enough to know what you're getting yourself into, and I seriously have no sympathy for you. Here's to you.
Another thank you to the bridal party for standing by our sides and helping us when we needed you today, whether it be helping to lift my dress today when I went to the bathroom or to make sure Matt didn't forget the rings. When it comes to weddings, it is easy to lose sight of what the day is about. If the last few years have taught us anything, it is to be grateful for what we have and to be thankful for our family and friends and who we get to see so easily and the memories we get to make. Weddings are those days designed to bring families and friends together and to celebrate and to be happy. We want to thank you again for sharing this day with us, for being there for us, and to making the day unforgettable. Please enjoy the night. Please eat, drink, and be merry. We love you all.